Welcome to Trendez News, where we keep you informed on the most pressing issues from around the globe. Today, we bring you breaking news. The World Health Organization has declared the mumps outbreak in Africa a global health emergency. In this video, we'll explore what this means, why this particular outbreak is so concerning, and what actions are being taken to stop it. By the end, you'll understand the gravity of this situation and how it might affect us all. Just when the world thought it was safe, a new, deadlier threat has emerged. The World Health Organization has sounded the alarm on a virus spreading faster than we ever anticipated. Could this be the next global crisis? Stay tuned as we dive into the details of this urgent situation. What is Mpox and why it's dangerous? Mpox, formerly known as monkeypox, is a viral disease that has been primarily found in Central and West Africa for decades. However, recent developments have shown that this virus is spreading at an alarming rate. The disease is highly contagious, spreading through close contact like touching, kissing, and even through contaminated materials such as clothing or needles. Symptoms include fever, a painful rash, and swollen lymph nodes. But what's particularly concerning now is the emergence of a deadlier strain, clade IB. Imagine a virus that not only spreads rapidly, but also carries a higher risk of severe illness. This is exactly what clade IB represents, a more dangerous version of Mpox that could lead to higher fatality rates. On Wednesday, the global health officially declared the Mpox outbreak in Africa a global health emergency. This declaration, known as a public health emergency of international concern (PHEIC), is the highest level of alert under international health law. It's reserved for extraordinary events that pose a risk to other countries through the international spread of disease. Consider this: if the outbreak continues to spread unchecked, it could potentially lead to travel restrictions, economic impacts, and widespread public fear. The WHO's declaration is a call to action for countries around the world to collaborate on containment efforts. Since the start of the year, over 17,000 cases of Mpox and more than 500 deaths have been reported across 13 African countries. The Democratic Republic of Congo alone has seen over 14,000 cases, accounting for 96% of confirmed cases this month. The rapid spread of clade IB to previously unaffected countries is what triggered the WHO's urgent response. Let's break down the numbers. With 17,000 cases in just a few months, that's an average of over 140 cases per day. If the outbreak continues at this pace, we could see tens of thousands more cases by the end of the year. While the majority of cases have been confined to Africa, the potential for global spread cannot be ignored. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC) is monitoring the situation closely, and the U.S. government has already offered assistance, including funding and vaccines, to support containment efforts in Africa. Think back to the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic. Initial outbreaks seemed distant until they weren't. The same could happen with Mpox if international efforts to contain it are not immediately strengthened. The WHO has initiated the emergency use listing process for Mpox vaccines, with 500,000 doses already in stock. However, vaccines alone won't stop the spread. A coordinated international response, including increased surveillance, diagnostics, and research, is crucial. Imagine a world where this outbreak is contained through swift, coordinated action. Vaccines are distributed, research gaps are filled, and the virus is halted in its tracks. This is the best-case scenario, but it requires global cooperation and immediate action. As we've seen, the Global Health Organization's declaration of a global health emergency is a serious wake-up call. The mumps outbreak in Africa is not just a regional issue. It's a potential global crisis that demands our attention and action. Here at Trendez News, we'll continue to keep you updated on this evolving situation. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our latest reports on this and other critical stories. Stay informed, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.